Choose the team you want to start. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also this is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can Welcome to Weekly Strat. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. This is your team. Choose focus players each week who will earn It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC South foes. It's the Jaguars and the Colts, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels...
A new era begins here in Indy as the Jags and Colts are underway to begin the new season. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That one's on Quentin Nelson, the all-pro guard.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Richardson. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's Taylor. He juked him. And he works through. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 49 yards. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gaines, up and good. That makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. It's Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
After 7-3 the score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson with his first career touchdown in his first career game as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Down to the 42, 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Etienne up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Jags have got it back to within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Colts getting ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Foya, Sade, and Lewican in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. This is taken at the 23. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And now out come the Jags. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Lawrence will throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A short throw to Ingram. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Now Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. On third down, Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence rolling to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this off to ETN. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. In motion, the tight end. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Off play action, Richardson.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On first down, Lawrence.
Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Again, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
On play action, Lawrence
Sliding out of the pocket.
and this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Understand he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is...
There he goes, right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss.
And that play will go nowhere. losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for Richardson. He'll swing this out to Moss.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Lawrence running right on the option.
Now bottled up fumble. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman
From
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They'll run with ETN.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Throwing now, Lawrence.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress.
There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Able to hook up here with Ridley.
And he'll be taken
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high. One of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Jaguars have won the game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into